Good morning from Springer Mountain. So I left camp around 9:30 this morning. It took me about 45 minutes to get here, but it turned out to be a good decision. There's the sign. I officially start the AT today. I want to try to get to Gooch Gap Shelter. It's about 15 miles from here, so hopefully I can make it, but I want to go ahead and start getting on. Sign the logbook and everything, and the day the journey begins. See you later, guys. Hello, everybody. So I left Springer Mountain about an hour ago. I hiked the down on Springer Mountain, made it to a water source, just got filled up. So I ended up leaving camp around 9:30. I don't know if I said that before. It was a really good decision to stay at that shelter. From what I heard from people I've ran into today, the shelter was pretty packed, and so I'm not sure if I would have gotten a spot or not. And around 6:30, 7 o'clock, it started downpouring rain. So hiking in the rain, an extra 3 miles wouldn't have been the best thing in the world. But I am trying to do a pretty big mile a day today. We'll see how well that goes. I'm trying to get to Gooch Gap. It's about 15.6 miles away from Springer. Just because the next couple days, I got to increment my hiking, because there is a couple parts of this trail really early on. I think it's between Jack's Gap and Neil's Gap, in between there. In order to camp, you have to have a bear canister, and I don't have one of those. So I have to increment my hiking. So I end up staying at the shelter before Jack's Gap, and then ending up in Neil's Gap the next day, which is only about 10 miles. So that's the plan for today. It was really cold this morning. I slept really warm. Took a couple naps, woke up, but the wind chill this morning, that was a struggle. There was ice on my tent, so I wanted to start hiking around 8 o'clock, but I didn't get out of my sleeping bag till about 9:30. Not 9:30, until 9. I made breakfast, had some oatmeal and some coffee. Things going good so far. I got a lot of downs today. It's been pretty even terrain, which I'm really happy about. Yesterday, all that ascent really hurt. My body's feeling okay. My hips are a little sore. My ankles are yelling at me, but that's my ankles. I don't have very good supportive ankles, if I'm being honest. I roll them a lot. But that's the plan for today, is to try and get to Gooch Gap. If not, stay somewhere close. It is currently noon. It doesn't get dark until about 8 o'clock, so I should hopefully be able to make it, but I don't know. But I'll see you guys later. Hey everybody, so I have been hiking from Springer for about 2 hours. I made it about 3.5 miles away from Springer. I sat down just to get some lunch. Had some fruit snacks, raisins, and some tuna. It's a weird combination, I know. But over there is a stream, which is actually one of the reasons I stopped here. It's pretty scenic. It's more so I can hear it, because I can't really see it, but I can see it in my head. That's all that matters. But I'm going to change of plans as I sat here. I think I'm going to change the fact that I'm doing a 16-mile day, because let's be honest, it's a little ridiculous this early on. And also, I kind of glanced over the other shelter that's in between Springer and, Gooch Gap Shelter. I think I'm going to stay at Hawksbill Shelter, I think it is. It's about 8 miles away from Springer, so that means I have a little less than 5 miles left today, which I think is going to be a lot better, because I think from here on out there's going to be a lot of elevation gain, and I don't want to really push myself the full 16 today. So we're just getting started. There's no need to rush, and I'm already worrying about miles, and it's only day 2. but I can worry about them later. But I've also found out a plan for the next couple days. I'm going to stay at Hawksbill tonight, Gooch Gap tomorrow, and then from there, I think I hike into Neal's Gap, which is about 10 miles away. And the reason I'm doing that, I think I may be staying there. I may be staying at the shelter before Neal's Gap. I'm not entirely sure, but there's a small portion between Jack's Gap and Neal's Gap where you actually have to carry a bear canister on the AT by law, and I don't own one, so I'm probably going to hike into Neal's Gap, stay at a hostel or something, just so I can wash my clothes, resupply a little bit, running low on snacks. Dinner meals, I got enough dinner for like 10 days, so I'm not worried about that, but yeah, snacks are running low. Only brought enough for 5 days there, so. Oh, it's been a pretty easy day, to be honest, and I've been pretty happy with it. It's been a lot of views that I've enjoyed. Not a lot of mountain views, but a lot of in the woods. It's been really, really peaceful out. There's been a lot of what I want to call sketchy crossings. They have these Lincoln log like bridges where you have to cross rivers and stuff, and they're kind of narrow. I luckily have not fallen in. Knocking on wood there. Don't want to start that this early on, but it's been a pretty nice day. I think it's like in the 60s today. I've just shed my last layer. I started with my puffy coat that came off when I was at Springer, and then I put on my running jacket from Cotopaxi and stuff, and then I just took that off, and yeah, I think I'm going to finish my break, drink a little bit more water, and then I'm going to head on to Hawksbill. See you later. Good afternoon, everybody. So it is currently, where's my watch? Oh, I turned off, lame. Let's see. Anyway, I got to camp. I decided not to go to Hawk's shelter. Same reason as yesterday. There was just a lot of people going there, and I was pretty sure the shelter was going to be full, so I actually stopped 0.7 away from Hawk's shelter and stayed at Hawk's campground. It's really nice. It's got a privy. It's an outdoor toilet for those of you who do not know. It's got bear boxes, which is nice, so I don't actually have to hang my bag. It is currently 6:30. Around 3 o'clock, I actually had the fortunate experience of running into my first ever trail magic on the Appalachian Trail. I was just walking by. I saw some tents. They were pretty extravagant tents, if I'm being honest. I was like, wow, some people really hiked out here with that. And then I saw some trucks and just realized it was a small campground for people to stay at for when they wanted to. And then one of the ladies that was there called out to me, asked if I wanted a snack. And I was like, sure. She pointed me to a table. There was an apple on it. So I sat down, ate that. That was one of the highlights of my day. And then next thing you know, they're offering me hot dogs and chips and water. It was really nice. It's just a family camping out here, and one of the people in their group has actually done the Appalachian Trail before. So that's actually pretty neat. Get out of here, bug. But I'm going to go to Gooch Gap tomorrow. That's the goal. It's another 8-mile day. I haven't really looked at my AWOL guide to know how strenuous or difficult it's going to be, but I decided to go there. Today was a lot easier than yesterday, but my body's aching quite a lot, if I'm being honest. My feet hurt, my shoulders hurt, my left knee is starting to hurt, but that's something I just have to get used to, and eventually my body will become more accustomed to it. But right now I'm just having some macaroni and cheese. It's pretty bright out. The sun's starting to go down. It's supposed to be almost as cold as it was yesterday, which is surprising. We'll have good weather the next couple days, which is really, really nice. Last night, it was kind of cold in the morning. The wind chill was pretty bad. I don't know if I've said this yet or not. It's kind of at the end of the day, and I kind of recorded earlier, but I ended up staying at Black Cap last night. It turned out to be the right choice because around 6:30, 7 o'clock, it started downpouring rain. And in the morning, I woke up with frost on my tent. It was a little chilly, but one of the items I'm planning on sending home, I'm not going to be sending home for a little bit. I brought a sleeping bag liner just in case. I was a little chilly in the morning, but nothing too bad actually. My tent and my bag kept me really, really warm. So, yep, I'm just hungry and tired, but I'm gonna eat my macaroni and cheese, go brush my teeth, put all this stuff in a bear box, probably use the privy, and go to bed. I will see you guys tomorrow.